If you are looking to start a business in Angola, then here are the top 5 businesses you can start in Angola. So these are the best 5 business which I can recommend you right now, because Angola have around 20% inflation rate, which is very high, and then the GDP growth is negative, which is around 0.6 to 1%. Once a country enter a negative GDP growth, which is a bad sign. So I'm not going to recommend any high investment. These are business you can start even with $1,000 or $2,000. So the number one business you should start in Angola is very simple: poultry farming. Yes, you heard me right. Poultry farming is basically chicken farming. You can start with 2000 US dollar. You just need to build a poultry farm and then start farming the chicken. Amazing business. You can either get into egg farming or you can sell the chicken meat. It's again up to you. If you want to be unique, if you want to destroy a competition, you can get into organic poultry farming or free range for poultry farming, some kind of something unique which your competition cannot offer. In my opinion, poultry farming is one of the easiest business to start and easiest business to master if you have the right skill set and right knowledge and right help. And number 2 business I'm gonna recommend is about plastic jar manufacturing. Yes, you heard me right. Plastic jar manufacturing, plastic lid manufacturing, which is a lot of demand. Sadly, Angola still imports, especially the lid, the plastic lid from its neighboring country. If you can fulfill the demand of local or plastic jar or plastic lid manufacturing, you can start this one somewhere with 3000 US dollar. Easily you can start. You just have to buy few machine and a small, like maybe a 45 square meter or 50 square meter place of rent, because the machines are very quite small. You can start in a very confined place also, but again, if you can start in a bigger place, much better. So do not worry about that you need a huge place. No, you can even start in a tiny place. And number 3 is the soap manufacturing. Yes, you heard me right. The soap manufacturing, but here's a twist: is organic soap manufacturing. As we all know, there's a huge expat class. There's a huge people who are Caucasian living in Angola, and they are into organic stuff. If you can provide some good organic flavor soap, I don't know what else you really want. Organic soap is amazing, amazing, but again, you need to add your own flavor to it. If you're good at soap making, or you can recruit someone who is good at soap making, then maybe you can offer some kind of like weird, like chocolate flavor organic soap. And then even you can get into exporting, but you need to add your own twist. You need to add your own flavor. You need to bring something unique on the table. If you're just going to get into soap business, like billion times this business have done already, you're mostly like destitute for the failure, or maybe like mediocre. Do not settle on the mediocre, because there is no place to settle on the mediocre. And number 4 business which you should start is fish processing, because Angola have a coastline. It doesn't really matter you are getting the fish from the freshwater or your fish farming. Fish processing, because Angola import around 3% of the fish product, which is very sad, especially the tuna or tin fish related product, or tin fish or canned fish. If you can get into market with fish processing, if you can get the fish, you do not need to farm the fish by yourself. You will get from the supplier and process the fish. You are going to make a lot of money, because there's a lot of money in fish processing. No one is talking about this business. There's a lot of money in this business, not even domestically, even internationally. You can export, but we forget about export because you're going to start small. For fish processing, you need at least 4 to 5,000 US dollar. The startup initial cost can be high. Also, you need a lot of certification, food certification, and some ISO standard certification. That's why 4 to 5,000 US dollar you need. Yeah, because again the startup cost can be a little bit high. But if you can get into fish farming, fish processing, amazing. But you don't have to farm the fish. It's my opinion, when you're starting out, it's much better you buy from the supplier, because once your business is established, then you can get into fish farming. But in the beginning, I do not recommend it. And final is the organic raw sugar farming, basically can farming. Sadly, around 2% of the sugar is still imported to Angola. If you can fulfill the demand of local, especially organic raw, there's a huge demand of organic raw sugar. I'm talking about organic. You do not utilize the regular fertilizer. You use the organic fertilizer for your crop. Organic. There's a huge craze of organic around the world now. It's also picking up its momentum in Africa, especially Angola. So these were the 5 business. Let me recap. The number 1 was poultry farming, amazing business, anyone can start anywhere in the world. Number 2 is the plastic lid farming, or plastic jar and lid farming. And number 3 is the organic soap farming, add your own twist. Number 4 is the fish processing, and number 5 is none other than organic sugar farming. I hope you like my these 5 businesses started in Angola. If you have any question, leave in the comment section box below. I'm very happy to help you out. It was me, none other than your Rame. Make sure to subscribe to MBA Market Business Africa.